1963 may be the most important year in U.S. history. A lot of people know the individual events that happened that year, but it's rarely taught as it all happening in one year. As I list off these things, I want you to keep in mind that this is all happening in the same year. 1963 is the centennial anniversary of the Emancipation Proclamation. And to celebrate that, Dr. King on January 1st gives a speech to 7,000 black people in Oakland, California. In this speech, he calls on President Kennedy to release a new Emancipation Proclamation and calls for a nationwide boycott of any company that refuses to hire black workers. 3 days later, Bobby Kennedy goes to the National Archives to view the Emancipation Proclamation and give a speech of his own. In that speech, he echoes many of the sentiments Dr. King laid out. This is the first time we have someone in the presidential administration speaking out publicly for civil rights. The SCLC then moves its operations to Birmingham, Alabama. While there, they released the Birmingham Manifesto. If you haven't heard of it, go read it. They announced the Good Friday marches, and during those marches, Dr. King is arrested and releases his letter from the Birmingham jail. These things are happening April 16th. April 20th, a man named William Moore sets out from Baltimore. He is a white postman, and he is determined to walk from Chattanooga, Tennessee to Jackson, Mississippi, with a letter for the governor of Mississippi denouncing segregation. Before he leaves, he tries to get a meeting with President Kennedy and is denied. On April 23rd, he is found dead in the back roads of Alabama with a sign that says "End Segregation Today." May 2nd, we're just in May. Keep in mind, we're not even halfway through the year. They start the Children's Campaign. This is a campaign in Birmingham that enlists the help of children during marches. Now, the reason why they had to do that is because the parents were threatened with losing their jobs because they were demonstrating. So the kids cut school, walk out the 16th Street Baptist Church, and are immediately met with the full force of the Birmingham Police Department. There were 1,000 kids present, and the only thing that kept the Birmingham police from arresting all 1,000 kids was the jail capacity. They arrested 959 of them. But this did not break the spirits of the children nor the parents. So Bull Connor decided to meet the demonstrators the next day, not only with the Birmingham Police Department, but with the full fire department as well. This is where you get the footage of them sicking dogs on the protesters and using the fire hoses against them as well. This nationally televised violence pushes JFK to make two big speeches. He gives a speech at the Berlin Wall in phonetically perfect German, where he talks about equality for all and America's commitment to it. June the 11th, he addresses the nation and gives his famous civil rights speech. Later that night, when the address is over, Medgar Evers is assassinated in front of his kids and wife. And then in August, you have the March on Washington. That is 250,000 people listening to multiple people speak on the prospect of civil rights. In response to the March on Washington, less than 3 weeks later, a group of Klansmen throw a stick of dynamite into the basement of a church, killing 4 little black girls. This is September the 15th. And then in November, after making a commitment to civil rights, John F. Kennedy is assassinated in Dallas. All of that happened in 1 year. If anybody ever tells you that we've never seen political violence on the scale that we see it today, simply respond with 1963.
Our online 500-hour yoga teacher training has discussions just like this one because the world is crazy and we would be remiss if we didn't talk about this stuff. Right now, you can sign up on a donation basis. All you have to do is click the link in the bio. And as always, we look forward to seeing you on the mat.